Good morning and welcome back to my channel. I'm Jim of the YouTube channel JB Wonders. Greetings internet. And today I'm going to put out a video that I filmed earlier in the year. I've got a few like this that I haven't put out because I'm not really sure what box they fit into or what box I fit into. I know that with YouTube you're supposed to put yourself in a box like that guy over in England, back on the road again, rate my takeaway, or bald and bankrupt. All these different people do the same kind of intros and you know exactly what to expect. Now with me you really don't. I could be doing an interview one week, I could be doing a food video, a travel video, I could be doing all sorts of things. So in today's video I'm really going to talk a little bit of waffle, a little bit about myself, a little bit about what's going on, and see if you guys can help me decide where this channel's going moving forward. So like I said, I've got a couple of videos like this that I've filmed since Christmas and I haven't put them out for whatever reason. So in today's video it's going to be a driving and talking video. I'm not selling this very well, am I? And I'm not sure what's going to be a successful video really either, because I've done travel videos with 50,000 views, I've done travel videos with less than 100, I've done interviews with 90,000 views, I've done interviews with less than 400 or 500. I've done, again, I could bang on like that for different types of videos. So I'm not really sure, A, what box to put myself in right now, B, whether I should continue. I've opened another channel called Digging Deep with JB where I plan, or I've put one on already, but I plan to do longer style interviews, maybe podcast, dare I say Joe Rogan style, and I plan to put them there. But I don't know whether I'm going to continue with this because that could take a long time to build as well. So what I really want to try and discover for myself is whether I'm going to turn this channel into an interview channel, whether I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing, or I'm going to organise it a bit more. For example, an interview every second Saturday, a travel video every whatever. Anyway, without further ado, let's jump straight into the video. Enjoy. Let's roll back the years, a few years today. It's Saturday morning, and that can only mean one thing in the Byrne household. Late day, get in there. Good morning and welcome back to my channel. In case you haven't guessed it by that traffic, I'm back in Thailand, I'm back in Bangkok, and today is going to be a great day. Today is a Saturday morning. I'm going to a place where I went every week, at least once a week for 10 or 12 years. Thousands and thousands of visits. Back when my son used to train with the junior Thai water skiing team. Anyway, going to the lake today. It's not too far from Ayutthaya. It's about an hour and a quarter drive, depending on the traffic. Going to meet a few good old friends today. Might have some shenanigans on the water, might ride some paddle boards. Some people might go wakeboarding, bit of a swim. Let's see what happens. It's a fantastic place, my favourite place, or one of my favourite places in the world to hang out. It was my hangout spot, like I said, once or twice a week for a dozen years. And today we're going back, and I can't be happier about it. Let's go. I haven't filmed anything in Thailand for a while. We went to the UK over Christmas. YouTube, or you lot, or both, do not like those videos at all. They haven't been pushed. Never mind, I've got my best couple of videos from the UK to come. I'm just going to sit on them for a couple of months and see what happens. Haven't really felt like filming. I've been back about a month. I've been busy. It's been really dusty and polluted, and all you people that are running about pretending it's all normal, give me a break. Anyway, it cleared a little bit over the last few days. It was 70 rather than 6,000,000. I went to Kanchanaburi last week. It was ridiculous. It was 42, 43 degrees, really dusty, really hot. I had a great time. Over the next few months, I'm just going to bring you some really decent videos of Thailand. I've got some really interesting people that I've already talked to, I will talk to, and I'm considering doing another channel, a podcast stroke interview channel, but with a bit of a difference, where we don't sit in the studio all the time. We film on location, so to speak. But so I've got a few of them in the pipeline, and I'm just really deciding whether to mix them in with this, because the algorithm really doesn't know what to do with me. I'm doing travel videos and then history videos and then, you know, up your own arse history videos and then this and that. It doesn't know what to do with me, so I might have a second channel. We'll see. As you can see from the colour of the sky, it is still a little bit dusty, but that's all right, no problem. It's been better than it's been. And what shocked me, or what didn't shock me rather, is since I've been back, is the government's reaction to it. I'm not going to slag anyone off, but I'll just say this. Anyone who lives here, we all know what causes this dust. We all know what causes the PM 2.5. Slash and burn farming, 98%. However, the government's reaction is to blame it on cars once again, to try to push everybody into driving electrical cars. And there are police stops everywhere, and what they're doing is stopping trucks and they're stopping pickups and that sort of thing for PM 2.5. The sign actually says it's for 2.5, and you know, it's a bad and a good thing. It's a great thing because they're getting some of these trucks off the road, you know, the ones that spew black exhaust fumes every time they accelerate. But at the same time, when I'm lucky, I'm not getting stopped, I'm in a car. But oh, let's just tackle the problems. Let's tackle the slash and burn farming. Anyway, dust ran over. Was it a rant? Not really. I sound like Sheila on fucking Facebook, don't I? Oh yeah, oh, my Coronation Street wasn't on it. Oh my God, and my kids wouldn't get to bed. Rant over. Do you know what? For all the faux democracy and everything else that the UK has, or tells people they have, I've sat on it for a month now, and do you know what? Coming back to Thailand, I realised that Thailand, it's easy for Western people to look down on places like this and call it the third world or the developing world or whatever. Do you know what? I feel much freer here, much freer driving, much freer in my day-to-day life. There's not rules for every single thing that I do, and that's what it seems to be like in the UK. Like I said, even down to parking, you need a parking disc, or you need a card or something. You can't pay cash anymore. You know, what if you're a tourist, you don't have a credit card? So there's all sorts of things. It seems like they want to squeeze money for everything. You have a license to fish, a license to own a dog, a license to own a TV, insurance for this, insurance for that. I mean, yeah, not for me. I mean, all you lot are used to it, and you say, you know, you just moan about it. And looking at it from the outside, I don't really want any part of it. Although I must admit, I might have to, checking my national insurance contributions. Never mind a full state pension, I don't qualify for the minimum state pension at the moment. So I've either got to make some dough pretty soon, or I might have to go back to the UK and work. That's not going to happen, mate. I didn't tune in, turn on and drop out just to go back with my tail between my legs. Made my bed, I shall lie on it. In it, on it, don't know, depends whether the cover's on, doesn't it? There's a man in my village called Somchai, and he's addicted to brake fluid. Says he can stop anytime he wants though. So this is the system here on the expressways in the ring road in Thailand. We've always had the system where you can pay cash, or you get a little thing on your windscreen, and when you drive through it goes boop and you just go through. Now, in somebody's infinite wisdom, they decided to try and break something that's already been fixed. They've installed this in 2 places, maybe 3, I think just 2, M-Flow. So now you have to register online to be able to drive through there. So if you've got one of these boopers, it's completely pointless, because now you're in the big queue like this for all us people that won't sign up to that, you know. And if you do drive through there, you get a 500 baht fine. I know that because I've had a couple when I was in a hurry. Anyway, I'm not slagging it off. The system here in Bangkok, in terms of the ring road, the road network, the expressway and everything, is fantastic, even compared to the UK, which is full of potholes and everything and rules and everything else. The roads here, people go, oh my God, the Bangkok roads, because people, I don't know, they like to look down on Asia, don't they, particularly from the West, but the roads here in Bangkok are pretty damn good. Let me ask you, while I'm here, what cars have the worst drivers in your country? Here, by far, for me, it's Toyota Fortuner drivers and BMWs. Now, Mercedes, or Benz as they like to call it here, they have the most prestige and the most get out of my way. But the worst drivers, BMWs, Toyota Fortuners. It's true. My mate's just sent me a text, my mate that I went to Kanchanaburi with last week. He's a bit of a drinker. I forgot to warn him about today. Today is Makabucha Day, Makabuka, something like that. It's a Buddhist holiday. No alcohol is served. I forgot to tell him to stock up yesterday. I should have known. I thought it was on Monday, because he just sent me a he woke up this morning, got in the lift or elevator, and the sign said no alcohol will be served today. You can't buy any alcohol. He should be all right. I don't know how much he drinks each day. He might be 6, 7, 8 drink a day man, which a lot of people are. So best get yourself down the local herb shop, mate. I must admit, the first couple of weeks back, I was really, I was going to say homesick, but this is home. Thailand's home. I had my rose-tinted holiday glasses on, certainly, and it's very much different on a day-to-day basis. But I loved the UK. I loved England. I loved seeing my family and friends, and yeah, I missed it. But you know, I've made my decisions in life. I'm 50 years old now. Here's where I live. Here's where I've brought up my son and everything else. So yeah, I should say that's why my son's not here today. He's doing a last trip. He's gone with one of his rich friends to Khao Yai. They've got like a, I don't know, a 16-bedroom mansion. He's gone there for 4 nights. There's about, I don't know, 14 or 15 of them have gone. Fantastic. Up to Khao Yai. They've done night safari. I'm sure they've had a few drinks. He's 17 and a half, you know, because it's the calm before the storm. Because on Monday I've got to get up at 4 a.m. and I've got to drop him off at the army headquarters, and he's off to do the final bit of his law door. Here in Thailand they do military service, so when you sort of 14, 15, 16, 17, you can opt to do it every week for a couple of years, where every single Saturday you go and do your army stuff, and therefore you don't have to do you're not going to get conscripted. If you don't do that, you go into a hat, and if the wrong colour ball is drawn, you're going in the army. And do you know what, mate? If some general takes a liking to you, then basically you're going to be his house bitch or his garden bitch for the next 2 or 3 years. Or it could get a lot worse. They might not like you, might get mouthy, they might send you down south, where probably the biggest amount of conflict Thai soldiers usually see. It's pretty, or it can get quite naughty down there. Anyway, he's off to do his army next week. I believe they're going to have live ammunition. They're camping in one-man tents, and I've just got to try and take my mind off it. So next week I'm going to do loads of filming. The place we're going today is actually the place pretty much where my son learned to be a boy. I feel that when you're bringing up kids in Bangkok particularly, if you don't go away on holidays and stuff like that, you'll find that a lot of kids just don't know anything about the outside. They're wrapped in cotton wool somewhat. For example, I used to work in the outward bounds industry, and we used to do school trips for various private international schools. It's amazing how many 13, 14, 15, 16 year olds didn't know how to ride a bike. Some couldn't swim, some couldn't ride a bike, and I just thought, you know, as soon as Jacob, ever since he was little, I've always made sure that we've done, called it the old school way, the outside stuff. You know, we've gone out, we spent time outside, you know, at the lake. He's you know, we've done open water swimming every week. He learned to ride a stand-up paddleboard, he learned to water ski, he learned to wake surf, he learned to wakeboard, pretty much learned to swim there, you know, swimming in the lake. We play football there every week. We hit golf balls, we threw stones at targets, we just spent time outside in general. And I feel that's been really important towards his development. He's 17 and a half now. He's got a few months left of his A-levels, and then we'll take it from there. But big obstacle to get over next week, like I said. And this feels weird in itself. That's probably why I'm chatting to you lot, or the internet, while I'm on my way here, because it feels weird not being with Jacob on the way here and back. I must admit, not just that, but you know, we've built part of our relationship on this journey to and from the lake every week, every Saturday. And you know, music as well, his musical tastes have been shaped from there. We used to take turns playing songs or pick albums, or you know, that sort of thing, but basically playing an eclectic mix of music every single week. I'm off there on my own today, but I am going to meet like I said, a good group of friends, and some of his friends who he's grown up with as well. I'm just checking I haven't got anything behind my ear. I keep filming these things and then realising I've got something behind my ear, and I've got to stop that shit, because that might be illegal again at some stage. It won't. I'll leave that to you YouTubers to cause all that. Oh, it's illegal, it's, oh my god. Yeah, whatever, mate. Drama. It's the place where friendships were made. It's the place where, you know, shenanigans were carried out, fun was had, shit was talked. It was the hangout spot. Saturday at the lake, I thought it was the 4th of July. Little things, please, little minds. Little quirk of Thailand, we drive on the left, but anytime you get on this sort of road, the lorries are always on the outside, because traditionally the roads are bumpy on the inside, so whether they are or not now, they always stay on the right. Could be frustrating, but if you know, you know. Right, I want you guys to help me decide where this channel's going. you may have noticed, but I really haven't done much outward bounds or adventure type videos for quite some time now. I simply can't afford to do those videos anymore. I can't really do travel videos and adventure videos. It costs too much money getting to these places, filming, etc, etc. I just don't have the dough currently. So as I said, I've got a lot of interviews coming up, that sort of thing now. Do you want to see more videos of Bangkok? Do you want to see more walking about Bangkok? Do you want to see a little bit more culture? Let me know what you want to see, and I shall strive to bring you that content. Maybe, if I'm not feeling lazy. Cockfighting arena there, by the way. The Korean university ski team up there. They come every year, as do various Japanese teams, for winter training. It's cold in their countries, so this is where I like to sit, or one of the spots anyway. I'll introduce you to Diesel the pig in a minute. There's the ski jump. There's half of the lake, goes back down the other way as well, but there's the ski jump over there for the nuts, because when you water ski you do 3 disciplines. You do the slalom, trick ski, and then the jump. So we'll be out on the water there later doing a few things, and we'll have a bit of a swim, and I'll show you about this. There's loads of speedboats. Some working, some not, a few in the water, maybe 3 or 4 in the water, a couple here. They often have a second lake, or sometimes a third lake when it's busy, and the river as well. So you want to learn to wakeboard, wake surf, water ski, anything, we have the #1 skier in Thailand as the water ski coach, and we have the legendary Bomb as the wake surf and wakeboarding coach. He's got numerous gold medals. He's got the equivalent of CBE, OBE that you get in England. He's been rewarded by the king or the government. Oh, Diesel. Oh, there you are, mate. Oh, you've knocked down this one, have you? There you are. Hello, mate. Long time no see. How you doing? You all right? Seen you for ages, mate. Seen you for ages. Hey. Mate, you can't eat that. Nope, sorry. Right, you got enough water on that? Sure you have, mate. You get well looked after, don't you? Story of this is the coach here. He, I think anyway, this might be wrong, but him and his ex-missus, they bought this thinking it was a miniature pig. Now I don't know if they were missold it or what, but they took it home, and after a while it was quite clear it wasn't a miniature pig. It was quite a large porker. So it's been living at the lake ever since. It gets let out, but the problem is it runs amok. Honestly, it tries to bum the barrels, it tries to bum the chairs. It's a horny little pig. Before the great floods of 2011, this was the sitting area and kitchen and everything, and you can see here that was the main counter. We had a shower over there, steps down to the water. But after the 2011 flood, it was moved up there. Incidentally, this was originally going to be the place of Harrow International School. It's owned by the same people. However, just before they dug the first foundations and they were about to do it, they advertised it here. There was a big consultation with prospective parents, etc., and they all said nope, it's too far out. It was very lucky for us, I guess. Yeah, we'll definitely have them out today, and that's where we go swimming, just to dive off the end of there or there usually. That looks like my mate's son skiing. He's getting really good. They both are, the girl as well. They're getting very, very good. Wow, that's Jasper doing the slalom. That's actually very, very good. think we'll leave it there. I didn't want to invade my main friendship group with my camera, something I haven't done from the start, and I don't think I'll be doing that anytime in the future soon. Anyway, had a really good day at the lake. Lots of friends came. Great day.